This break is brought to you by Netflix. Head on over to netflix.com/GameBreakerTV to sign up for a free 30-day trial. And that's right, you can now stop going over to Blockbuster like Jason Winter does every Friday night. Get with the times and check out Netflix. All right, guys, dynamic events, world versus world, giant bosses. But who cares about all that? That's not why you want to play some Guild Wars 2. What Guild Wars 2 players really want to talk about is looking pretty and wearing yellow dresses. And ArenaNet actually might be making it a little bit more difficult. So with me to talk a little bit about these changes, as I mentioned, is Gamebreaker writer Jason Winter. So Jason, what's the big news regarding these new dyes?
That you're not going to be able to change your yellow dress into a red dress.
No! How about a itsy bitsy yellow polka dot bikini? That might go over better.
That's a visual I do not need.
All right, so what are the changes?
But the big news is that dyes are going to be bound to character, not to account. So, and this is actually a reversal from what ArenaNet originally stated in a blog post about 2 years ago, that dyes would be bound to account. And they're going to be about 400 dyes. So, yeah, if you want to get all of that for all your characters, yeah, good luck. It's probably not going to happen. I say it's not going to happen, but I know someone's going to have like 8 characters, each with all 400 dyes at some point.
Oh, of course, that's going to be someone's goal.
For most of us, not going to happen.
All right, so you know, why do this? Why make it a little bit more of an experience and complex system for dyes instead of just keeping it something really basic?
Well, ArenaNet's Kristen Cox explained that it's to help make characters more unique. They consider dyes to be part of the individual character's personal journey, and they don't want you having that same part of the experience on all your characters. She said that one-time use dyes discourage players from customizing as often as they would like. That is how we arrived at the current system, and I sort of understand that, in the notion that what you're going to have at quote-unquote endgame is mostly going to be cosmetic. So this is another way to enhance, I guess, that cosmetic experience and make it an individual thing for every character.
Well, and you got to also consider the fact that Diablo is a perfect example of go buy the dye and it's a one-time use. And it's pointless to dye your armor while you're in the leveling up process and wear a color and a style that you want. You're just wasting gold because you're going to replace it in a couple levels. So having a much more intact system, I actually think is a better approach. So what do you think here? What do you think of the dye system and the changes being made?
Well, I'm not a dye completist. I'm not going to be that guy who has to get 400 for all his characters. Even have to get 400 for all of them. I don't need 16 shades of red, 23 shades of brown or whatever. So it's going to get by. I'll be okay with it. I'll get by, but I can certainly see other people being frustrated by it, the completists especially. And when you toss in the mostly random aspect of collecting dyes, and that they're really going back on a policy they stated they were going to do before, I can certainly see how it could upset a lot of people and be a real point of contention, especially for the people who really love to mess with their outfits and have all sorts of different yellow dresses and so on.
Yellow dresses.
But they'll have 28 shades of yellow, I think.
Oh, man, I got some customization to be doing. I'm going to go get on it, start sewing that dress right now. For all of your other Guild Wars 2 information that doesn't involve yellow dresses, be sure to catch Guildcast every Tuesday at 6 p.m. PDT. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.